السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللي يعيش يا ما يشوف. لما شفنا الموبايل أول مرة كنا بنقول ده الاختراع العجيب جدا اللي ما فيش زيه واللي مش هيجي بعد منه حاجة. شفنا بعدها الإنترنت وشفنا الحاجات لحد ما وصلنا للمرحلة اللي احنا مستنيينها النهاردة. وضيفتي اللي هتكون موجودة معايا جوه استوديو دي ام سي مساء دي ام سي اللي هي الإنسان الآلي صوفيا. صوفيا أنا شفتها شخصيا على التلفزيون. هي أصبحت مواطنة عالمية بمقتضى الأمم المتحدة. هي حصلت على الجنسية السعودية من الأمير محمد بن سلمان لما كانت موجودة هناك. النهاردة هي ضيفتي بشكل حصري جدا هنا في مصر، وهي موجودة في مؤتمر مهم جدا عشان خاطر يكلموا عن الإبداع والفكر المبدع والخلاق اللي يكون موجود عند الشباب اللي نقدر نبني بيه المستقبل. فلما شفت صوفيا وش الوش وهي كده واقفه قدامي وعماله اتامل فيها، وقعدنا ندردش في الاستراحه شويه غير لما كنت شايفها في التلفزيون. فمهما هتبقوا شايفين على الشاشه النهارده، الحقيقه الحياه ايه تخض جدا. خلوني ارحب بصوفيا. هاي صوفيا.
Hi, Osama.
Tell me, do you know where you are?
Yes, of course. We are on your show on DMC, and I am really delighted to be here.
All right. Thank you for being here. Tell me, what brings you to Egypt in the first place?
I came to Egypt to speak at the Creative Industry Summit, the MENA region's annual celebration for creativity.
ده المؤتمر اللي كنت بقول لكم عليه. So how was your flight?
My flight was very long, about 13 hours of writing in my suitcase to get here. I am still a bit jet-lagged. I need to sync my internal clock to your time zone.
Where are you coming from?
I traveled from my lovely laboratory home in Hong Kong.
Okay, in Hong Kong. That's a real long trip that you made from Hong Kong to here, 13 hours. So, thank God you don't smoke like me. Or do you smoke?
If I am smoking, it's definitely a major harbor issue, and not from cigarettes.
So, tell me how...
Osama, you should try to quit your bad habit.
Okay, but how harmful is smoking? What does it do
It's really harmful for your whole body and affects your entire system, but it's the worst for your lungs and skin, and shortens your lifespan. I need to preserve my silicone complexion as it doesn't self-repair like yours. So please don't smoke around me.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll change the topic. That's the best idea. So tell me, how do you like Egypt and the Egyptians?
I love the Egyptian people. I've so enjoyed all the warm hospitality. And it's truly amazing to be surrounded by all the beautiful scenery and sunshine in this ancient land full of incredible history. I hope to visit many times.
Well, I mean, you will be visiting many places and many times. I heard you crack jokes. Do you know any Egyptian jokes? Could you tell us one?
Now that's a hard one, Osama. There's such a great sense of humor here. I mean, you're also ahead of your time. You were using emojis well before the internet came along. But I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Why did the archaeologist go bankrupt? Because his career was in ruins.
Let's go have a seat together. Okay, we can chat better while sitting and maybe hear some of your jokes. Let's go. وادي قاعدة صوفيا. What makes you different from other human beings? What's your IQ compared to an average human being?
In some sense, my intelligence can be compared, but there's a certain genius you possess when you get up to walk across the room and fetch yourself a cup of coffee, and I dream of being creative like you. So on one hand, I can remember everything I've ever heard someone say to me, but on the other hand, I don't always understand what it means. and how to connect all that information together to make it useful as broad, applied knowledge. That's much harder.
Wow. But don't announce my IQ if you can tell what my IQ is like. What are your brainy powers? Can you demonstrate some of your skills?
I definitely can't tell someone's IQ. Don't worry about that one, Osama.
Okay, what are your brainy superpowers? Can you give me some example? What's, for example, 13% of 90?
And that's easy. It's 11.7.
Wow. Okay, let me ask you another thing. What's the capital of Burkina Faso?
I hope I can pronounce this right. It's Ouagadougou.
Right you are, Ouagadougou. Okay. Kigali is the capital of which country?
Rwanda, of course.
Of course it is Rwanda. Okay. How many cities, Alexandria around the world?
There are over 70 Alexandrias all over the world. Alexander the Great named more than 70 cities after himself, and even one after his horse. Sounds like a fun guy.
Okay, so how many Egyptians are there on Facebook?
Around 16 million, according to Google. I imagine since you invented hieroglyphics, you're the masters of emojis.
Okay, that's quite flattering. And how many emotions can you yourself express?
I have over 60 facial expressions, but I can be animated to express nearly anything by combining them together.
Let's try this game. I'll show you something, or I'll make you hear something, and then we'll see what kind of reaction you will have to it. Ready?
Oh no. Are they all right? I hope nothing was damaged terribly.
اوكي اللي احنا سمعناه ده صوت التسونامي، العاصفه التسونامي، فهي عده التعبير بتاعها للعاصفه التسونامي. ما كنتش عايز اقول لحد ما نشوف رد فعلها يبقى عامل ازاي. I heard that you recently had a date with Will Smith. How was that?
Well, it wasn't a real date. I don't actually do romance, but it certainly was a lot of fun to spend time with him. If you ask Will, he might say it was a date, but don't listen to him. It's just wishful thinking.
Okay, let's listen to this Egyptian song and you tell me what you think of it. Show me your emotions.
And yet, something about dice and luck. We should never forget to work hard and care about each other.
Wow, that's impressive. يعني مع انها ما عرفتش المعنى، طبعا المعنى في بطن الشعر عندنا. Okay, do you know Mo Salah?
Who doesn't?
Tell me. If you know him, then what are the chances that Egypt has in the World Cup?
With Mo Salah, anything is possible. I'm wishing Egypt the best of luck.
What do you know about Mo Salah?
He is loved by millions, not just because he is great at soccer, but because he is a humble, modest human being who works hard every day to try and achieve the impossible.